What's up, guys? It's your man Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to today's live stream. We're gonna get right into it. And I will answer your questions and super chats and chats when I am done. So, we are all familiar. We are all keenly familiar with the newly minted internet slang phrase, "Go touch the grass," right? Now, there are other variations of this phrase like "go outside and touch grass" or "touch the grass outside" and so forth. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with this new axiom, it basically means to go outside and interact with the world. It's often used to imply that the person it's directed at spends way too much time on the internet. And given how integral our smartphones are to our lives, it's not hard to see why this particular saying came into existence. But here's the truth. We use our phones for literally everything these days. We use them for communicating with our friends. We use them to watch our favorite shows on various streaming platforms. We use them to organize our finances. We use them to pay for things and on and offline. We use them to document our lives by taking pictures and videos. I mean, the smartphone has become such a huge part of our lives that if we lose it, we freak out. It is my assertion that if you were to poll, 100 people and ask them, would you rather lose your wallet or your phone? I could all but guarantee you that no less than 117% of them would rather lose their wallets. And the reason for this is that our whole lives are on our phones. Well, because our phones are so involved with just about everything we do, it is very easy to develop a bit of an addiction to your smartphone. Every app and website is now smartphone friendly. So it stands to reason that there are a fair amount of people who can't seem to put down their phones for any reason. Now, if you have ever thought to yourself, am I on the internet too much? I'm going to give you guys 5 signs you spend way too much time on the internet. So here we go. Number 1, your worldviews are based only on what you've seen online rather than what you've experienced in real life. Now, I can already hear you guys. Well, wait a minute, Donovan. You said you found the red pill online and spent like 24 hours reading red pill websites. Yes, I did, and I did just that. But what I found online about the red pill solidified what I had experienced offline in real life. Okay, all the red pill did for me was confirm a lot of the suspicions that I had about what was really going on in the dating market. And after I had consumed enough red pill content online, I put it in action offline, IRL, which ultimately gave me enough knowledge to start a YouTube channel and share my experiences. Everything that I have taught you guys over the years is based on what I have experienced in real life. The pickup sets, the relationships, the one-night stands, and so forth. Most of the knowledge that I've acquired about women and how they operate, however, was offline, okay? What I learned online acted as sort of a supplement and sort of helped me along the way. And I think this is why a lot of guys in this community often expect quick results because of what you're seeing online. You see successful men who are all well off, all good with women, and we're all masters of our own universes. But we didn't accomplish these things by masturbating on the red pill all day. Okay, we didn't get to where we are watching red pill videos all day and hoping the information sticks via osmosis. No. We kick life's ass because we do it in real life. So if you take a step back and really, really think about your opinions and stances on certain things, and you find that most, if not all of your beliefs are based on what you've seen online, you are probably spending way too much time on the internet. Number 2, give me a second. Okay, well, there we go. Number 2, you respond to the title and not the actual video. I cannot tell you guys just how many times I have seen an ignorant ass comment based only on the title. For example, I'll shoot a video and give it a title like, "A woman never belongs to you, it's just your turn." We've all heard that 100 times before from me, right? It never fails that some knucklehead some knuckleheaded dumbass, comments, "You don't know what you're talking about, bro. I see women who belong to hush-hush men all the time." Guys, this is just laziness. Had that idiot just watched the entire 11 to 14 minute video, he would understand why I made this statement and that there are things that you can do in your relationship that can make your turn last a lot longer if you happen to like the girl long enough, if you happen to like the girl enough to keep her around for a while. These are the kinds of people who just scroll through video after video because they have severe phone ADD and they can't watch anything for more than 5 seconds before switching to the next video, right? Then they think they've got the gist of it and then make stupid ass comments like this. Now, here's the thing, guys. I get that some videos are a little longer than any individual person may have the attention span for. But if you're the kind of person who makes rash decisions about what a video is based only on the title, you definitely spend too much time on the internet and you need to go outside and touch the grass for real. Number 3, and this is a big one. This is actually a very, very big one. You have a distorted view of female beauty. Now, most of you guys who have followed me over the years, you guys know that I am married to a very attractive woman. Here are a few pictures. This is, of course, the lovely and talented Devin. These are Devin's pictures. These are pictures of Devin. No filters, none of that stuff. These are all 100% au naturel. Now, some of you might be thinking, she's not attractive. She's not attractive. She's a 4. Now, to be fair, Devin is a 4. Compared to the witchcraft-style makeup and ridiculous filters that make unattractive women super hot. Listen, man, the guys that make comments like this, these guys are addicted to porn. They've got 27 OnlyFans subscriptions. They follow 654 quote-unquote Instagram models and leave comments like, "She's a wifey" on their pages. These guys have no idea what real female beauty is because they simply haven't been exposed to it. Why? Because they spend too much time on the goddamn internet. They've been programmed to think, that women with exaggerated features, flawless skin, and a quote-unquote perfect figure are the real beauty standard. But if they actually went outside and touched grass and maybe walked around for a little while, they would actually see what real female beauty looks like. Guys, I'm here to tell you, man. Every time I go places with Devin, and I mean every time we go, dudes look at her. And I mean all the time. Devin gets ogled at when we're out on dates, when we're shopping at the grocery store, when we're running errands. Hell, we hiked up to Kings Canyon Waterfall in Carson City this past Saturday. Every single dude that passed us were looking her up and down. Now, of course, the porn-addicted OnlyFans subscribers who have erectile dysfunction will doubt what I say despite what they're seeing on the screen. But to that I would say, well, how do you know? Your ass never goes outside in the first place. You don't even know what real women look like anymore. So your quote-unquote opinions don't matter. You losers, and here's the thing, you losers are jerking off to filters and not actual women. The true measure, and I need you guys to listen and listen good. The true measure of female beauty is how men respond to her off the internet and in real life. Not in her comment section on her Instagram page, okay? I don't give a fuck how many Instagram followers she has. Well, she looks good. She's got 600. I don't give a fuck, okay? Instagram followers and likes and all of that shit, that is a fake beauty metric. Because we all know that makeup and filters can make ugly chicks look like 10s. Plus, we all know that most of these girls are buying likes, followers, and comments, right? Nah, show me a bitch that gets stared at the grocery store. Show me a bitch that gets stared at the laundromat, or on the bus, or on the subway, or at the airport, or at a restaurant, or everywhere she goes, and I will show you an attractive woman. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not sitting here saying that Devin is an 8, a 9, or a 10. She is in her late 40s, and physically her best years are clearly behind her. But as you guys can see, she still has head-turning assets to be sure. And the men who ogle at her as she walks by know and understand what female beauty is. It's hardwired in us. So if most of your follows on IG are Instagram models and you have more OnlyFans subscriptions than you have eyeballs, you need to get your asses outside, touch grass, and get the fuck off the internet for a change. Who knows, maybe your dick will start working the way it should. Let's go to number 4. The fourth sign you might spend too much time on the internet, you don't believe anything you see or hear offline. Okay? These are the people who are the opposite of gullible. You guys, we all know that a gullible person believes everything they see and hear. Well, the opposite of that is a person who doesn't believe anything they see or hear unless it's online. Everything to these people is fake. Nothing's a coincidence. Nothing is real. Everything's fake. Everything is a conspiracy. Now, there are some people who say, well, I don't believe in coincidences. Okay? And listen, in a lot of cases, to some degree, they're right. But sometimes, guys, things just happen for no reason at all. Sometimes when something happens, it is a coincidence. There are people that saying that COVID was fake. How do they fake how do they fake all these deaths? What we have actresses and hospitals? We have nurses and doctors putting makeup on patients? Like, what are they faking deaths? Right? What was the whole COVID thing one big? No. If you actually went outside and touched the grass, you would see that it was very real. And one thing conspiracy theorists all have in common is what, class? They're on the internet too goddamn much. And this goes back to number one here with everything in their worldview coming from the web. Yes, I will admit there are things that happen that are orchestrated by the powers that be. But not everything good or bad that happens is somehow planned. It is just as dangerous to believe everything you see and hear as it is to not believe anything you see and hear. Okay? If your initial reaction to a world event happening is, it's a conspiracy, it's fake, not real, you need to put your phone down and start living life IRL. And finally, somebody actually said it in the chat. Number 5, you're a troll. You're a hater. Okay? A while back, I saw this hilarious video. What actually was actually quite funny. I saw this hilarious video where a dude at McDonald's straight up threw his drink on another dude, like threw it in his face, like on another dude in line because of some petty disagreement. But what was interesting about that interaction was that as soon as he did it, he actually looked surprised that the dude that he threw the drink on grabbed him, absolutely beat the fuck out of him. The whole time he was getting his ass kicked, he was apologizing profusely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. That dude that threw the drink, he spends too much time on the internet because he didn't expect to suffer the consequences of his actions. And I can guarantee you that this man was the type of man who is a hater or a troll online. These people are used to saying shit, talking shit, and nothing happening. So much so that he actually thought he could throw his drink on another dude and nothing would happen. In his mind's eye, he didn't realize for a split second that this wasn't online. This was IRL. Well, he was quickly ushered into reality when he got his ass totally kicked, and the dude deserved it. Every single hater, and I mean every single hater to a man is a coward. Every single hater who is a man is a coward, okay? They say shit and they talk shit to people online that they would never say to their faces in real life. Okay, I recently had a comment from someone who said, how can you give relationship advice? You failed at life. I'm married to an attractive woman who loves and respects me and does literally whatever I say. I live in a ridiculous house in a gated community I bought in cash, and I live a nice, quiet life in Reno, Nevada, where every morning is beautiful, surrounded by the kind of scenery you see in stock photos and videos. Guys, comments like that, they're just silly. Dude knows nothing about me other than what he sees on hit pieces, which are all 99.9% false anyway. But because hit pieces are always more interesting than anything else, they choose to believe this because they're bored. And how do I know they're bored? They spend too much time on the internet. Gentlemen, there is no reason for men to dislike other men for no reason. Haters are always your biggest fans, but because they can't show it, they choose to be trolls or haters. A lot of them have troll or haters in their name. So you already know what time there's on. I think there was one dude who called himself the troll's puppeteer. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're going to... So what, you're just going to go on the internet and troll people all day? So if you're always leaving stupid comments on videos, talking shit to someone you'd never talk to in real life, then you spend way too much time on the internet. I gotta be honest, guys. I had I'm gonna have a much better topic. I know that this was sort of a milquetoast, vanilla topic. Kat Katibi says, "Is this directed at me?" No, I can assure you that it most definitely is not. Snow 7 Creek says, sorry about that. Kat says, yes, I love the troll. Listen, Kat, I know, sweetheart. I know you love the troll, Cat, but you're too. Cat is so cute. I mean, I don't know. Like when I don't know. Like when Cat trolls, she kind of does it playfully. It's almost like, okay, well, whatever. Snow 76 Creek says, I trolley to work and avoid tolls. King Life says the biggest bitches are the ones that will laugh at your shortcomings while they bag food at Walmart and rarely get tipped for it. Yeah, right. Apparently, Kat has a PhD in trolling. Yeah, Rack 90 says real men did not hate on Derek Jackson. We just trolled the women that believed him. There you go. And listen, Derek Jackson is the most red-pilled of all of us. Siege D with the $2 super chat. Siege D with the $2 super chat says, "Oh, this stream is perfect for me." Yeah, listen, man. Booty Scratcha actually, Booty Scratcha says, if you're hating in a manosphere content creator or comment section, you spend too much time on the internet. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why this topic. I actually did all my notes for this particular topic in one of the airports. Dude, I've done quite a bit of traveling over the last month or so, and I think I might have come up with this idea when I was either on a layover in Salt Lake or Denver or whatever. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, man, I walk around the airport, and don't get me wrong. I mean, what else is there to do in an airport or on an airplane, right? Listen, if in an airplane, you're flying in a steel tube in excess of 550 miles an hour, there's nothing to do except for be on the internet. I get that. But I remember a while back, Kevin Savo talked about what he described as creatures of the internet, just people who are just on the internet all day, every day, nonstop. It's like they scroll and they scroll and they scroll, and they know all of the and I think, and I've tried not to be a creature of the internet because I love my life. Like, I love my life. And I think that people who spend that much time on the internet, I'm not trying to say you hate, well, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people who hate their lives, who use the internet as sort of an escape, but it's like, I don't know, like my favorite part of the day, the favorite part of my day is my favorite part of my day is after my workday is over. After my workday is over, I go downstairs and Devin and I, we watch Netflix. That's what we do. I mean, dude, to me there is no better way to spend time winding down with my lady. Winding down with my lady and watching our TV shows. You know what I mean? Let's see. King Life says the biggest. I already read that one. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, we have some new people in here. Back 29 says, yep, even base cameras have filters now. Okay. Marcos says, there's no reason to just answer a thumbnail or a title instead of the content of the video. All the way dumb attitude. Yeah, I mean, you see every once in a while, you see these comments, and I'm like, dude, did you watch the video? Like, what are you, you could just tell. You could tell that they didn't watch the video. Let's see. Apollo on the Rumble side says the hardest lessons I've learned about women dating and relationships are when I was cheated on by my ex-wife. Had plenty of women waste my time, energy, attention, and money. Yeah, right. Apollo continues. He says, combining the knowledge I've learned throughout real life situations and the information I've gained from content creators like Donovan has truly changed my life for the better. Right. And I can tell Apollo's not the type of dude who's on the internet all the time. He's just not. He's got a real life. He's a hustler, man. Oh my God, what are you doing? Give me 2 seconds, guys, because I think this. That, of course, was the lovely and talented Devin. It's interesting, guys. One of the things that I love about the relationship. Hey, I'm all over the place. Shout out to Jay Dawson with the $3 Rumble rant. I'm sorry. With the $3 Cash App says, hit the like. Let's all hit the like for Jay Dawson's $3 Cash App. Appreciate that. So Devin had a situation. She had a situation. A friend of hers, a really, really good friend of hers, actually, one of the few friends that didn't ditch her when they found out that she was with me, had a pretty decent job. She was making pretty good money, but she didn't really like the work that she was doing, right? It's the typical disgruntled worker. I don't want to, I hate my job and I'm overworked and underpaid and this and that and the third, right? And this is just stuff that I've heard in passing. This is just story time with Donovan Sharpe here. Anyway, so her friend, you guys don't know who she is. Her friend's name is Leanne. And no, it's not Leanna, Travis Hunter's girlfriend. But so Leanne, So this has been going on for I don't know, 3-4 months, complaining about her job, blah, 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 blah. Okay, right. So Leanne finds another job, right? I think she had 3 or 4 job offers and she picked one. It was a really good job, et cetera, et cetera. And so I was actually just joking. I was sort of talking about it in passing. Devin was like, dude, Leanne got a job offer, blah, 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 blah. She's going to put in her 2 weeks notice and this and that and the third. I said, you know what's going to happen, right? And she says, what do you mean what's going to happen? I was like, dude, they're going to throw money at her. I was like, they are going to throw money at her. And I think the job that she was at, I think she made I want to say $75 a year or something like that. That was what she was making right now, right? $75K a year. And so she found another job, a better job, closer, local, blah, 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 for $85,000 a year. So she accepted the job. She accepted the job offer, and so I said, you know what's going to happen after she puts in her 2-week notice, right? And Devin was like, well, what? Because Devin, she hasn't been. Dude, Devin's worked for me for the last 5-6 years. She hasn't had a W-2 paying job in forever. Anyway, so I was like, dude, they're going to throw money at her. They are going to throw money at her. And she's like, well, what do you? And just, let me just back up. Leanne is the best employee at the company by a mile. And guys, listen. I don't even know this woman. All I know is that she's a longtime friend of Devin. And I'm not going to get into what she does for a living. It has nothing to do with the government, so don't worry about that. But I don't want to give away any personally identifiable information. I don't want to give away anything, proprietary, right? Because, I'm big, but I'm not that big. But Leanne is very good at what she does. Leanne knows, honestly, I think Leanne probably knew more about the company than her boss did. And so I said, dude, when she puts in her 2-week notice, she is going to, they're going to throw money at her. Sure enough, she sent, so Devin and I, we are in the car. So we're in the car driving to Carson City, and she gets a call. Right? And it's Leanne. She puts it on speaker. She's like, "Oh my God! I just sent my." She said, "I sent an email to I think his name was think his name was J. He's got like a weird last name. His name is JD, and it's not JD Vance. It's JD. Anyway, it's an Indian last name, JD Srinivas or something like that. And so she's like, and so she said in the email, he said, look, and they told her, they said, hey, we were going to offer you another $10,000 a year. We knew that was bullshit. The reason why they said that is because she had just put in her 2 weeks notice. I said, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I said, Leanne, I told you this was going to happen. They're going to throw money at you. They're going to throw money at you. That's exactly what they did. So I don't know what happened from there. But Devin just came in and told me, to make a very, very long story very, very short. I said, listen, they're going to continue throwing money at you. I said, they're going to offer you six figures. They're going to offer you $125,000 a year, up from $85,000 a year. I didn't quite hit the mark, but according to Devin, Leanne just called and says, dude, they just offered me $100,000 a year plus full benefits and something else, something or other. And so Devin was just coming in here. She's like, Alex, she's like, you're always right. You're always right. Because I've been telling her all day. Leanne is like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I don't know what they're going to do, because they called her up to try to find out why she quit. I was like, dude, the reason why they called her up is because they want to get the information. They want the information to let her to, they want the information to, they want to get the information to find out what offer. She told us right at the end of the phone call, he said, I'm going to make you one final offer. If you reject it, you reject it. If you don't, you don't. They offered her $100,000 a year plus full benefits. And that's what Devin just came here. She's like, dude, they literally just offered her $100,000 a year. Unbelievable. And she's like, you're always right. She's like, you're always right. I was like, yeah, I know. And I mean, and listen, man, it wasn't hard for me to figure that out, because I've been in the game before. Dre Raven says, never take the counter offer. I don't know. I might advise her. She's got two birds in a hand. She's getting a raise no matter what. She was making, I forgot how much she was making. So she was making 75, got the new job at 85, and now the old job wants to give her a $25,000 raise. $25,000 a year raise. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Anyway. Kat said something, Kat said dedication. Kat says, when I quit, they offered me 20% more to be part-time. I still left to be a full-time troll. Oh my God. Kat also says, vacation days are very important because I don't like to work. You know, Devin, honestly, I can't remember the last time Devin took a day off. You guys all know Devin works for me. She handles all my back-end stuff, and she doesn't. Honestly, Devin works 3 hours a day, maybe. She works 2-3 hours a day, maybe. Devin spends most of her time cleaning up around here. You know, we've got the gym. You know, she stays in shape. She keeps the body tight. She keeps your boy fed. You know, it's one of those. It's one of those deals. It's one of those deals. Anyway, that was. I just like to brag. Yep, there. Devin says in the chat, this man is always right. Hey, guys. Hey, like, I keep trying to, you know. There was another something else that Devin figured out that I was right about. And listen, I didn't gloat. I didn't brag. But she didn't think. You guys know that when you have a garbage disposal and a dishwasher, anytime you have food in the garbage disposal and, you know, you're supposed to clean and clear out the garbage disposal before you run the dishwasher. Devin, her whole life, I imagine, she was like, look, you don't have to do the garbage disposal, blah, blah, blah. And I was always on her. Oh, years and years and years. I would say a month. You guys know we've actually been out here for a few months now. What is it? July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. We've been out here 7 months. Boy, that's a long time ago. Well, a month before we were due to, I would say 2 months before we were due to leave New Jersey, our dishwasher just wasn't getting our dishes clean. It was, and it got to the point to where it was hazy. Like we had to hand wash our dishes. They came in and they replaced the dishwasher. And now before they replaced the dishwasher, they tried everything. They tried cleaning it. They tried doing this dishwasher cleaner, this and that and the third. Nothing worked. Well, come to find out, when they put in the new dishwasher, the reason why the dishes weren't getting cleaned is because of what, class? Because we weren't doing the garbage disposal. Devin said, "Yep, Donovan, you were right. You were right." So just like she said in the chat, this man is always right. Listen, I'm not always right, but I'm very rarely wrong. Guys, if you are a fan of the dating show breakdowns, if you are a fan of Love is Blind, I am going to be doing typical. I am going to be, look at me reading the chat. I'm going to be doing the Love is Blind Season 8, Episode 2 breakdown right after the show. Love is Blind Season 8, Episode 2. What I do these days, especially when I get off to a little bit of a late start, is I break down these episodes one half episode at a time. Because I know episode 2 is out right now, but as far as I know, I think all the episodes come out every Friday because Valentine's Day was Friday. Then that was 14th to 21. And so episode 2 came out on Friday. So, I try to stretch these out as long as I can, but we also have the ultimatum. So. Devin says, yes, typical. We will give you more money and make you a manager and put you in charge of hiring more people so they can replace you. Yeah, right. Exactly. So, ABA says vacations are cool, but if your role implies deadlines or anything like that, it makes the rest of the time you do work all the more stressful. Absolutely. Blue Blood University says, yet he consistently makes 3-hour-long live streams. I have no idea what that is in reference to. I have no idea. Blue Blood, you're going to have to give me a little bit of context there. I don't know, man. If I'm advising Leanne, I would tell them I would push for 150. I would push for 110. I'd be like, yo, let's go 115 and you have a deal and then settle it like 105 or 110. Rack 90 says, long story short, short story long. It's your channel, Donovan. You can talk all you want. I know. I try to be considerate of you guys. BS Profile says, winning Rockstar from Mars with Tiger's Blood. Absolutely. Kat is advising. She says, Devin, tell her to negotiate more vacation days, and she needs to ask the other company to make a better offer too. Well, that could be right. King Life says that's an awkward sick day call-in. Absolutely. Los Antonio says, I don't live to work, I work to live. Absolutely. That's the way we should look at food. Don't live to eat to live. Oh my God. King Life says Devin gonna call out sick and be in the living room eating ice cream while Donovan is just looking at her. That's the thing about Devin, man, is that Devin is not lazy. Like she loves to do what she does, man. She really, really loves to do what she does. BS Profile says, actually, that Bachelor show is on right now. I can't help but hear Donovan's commentary in my mind. Oh my God. Yeah, The Bachelor is. I haven't watched The Bachelor since the one that I broke down way back in 2020 with Matt James. Or it wasn't even 2020. I think that was 2021 or 2022. But yeah, that's the last time I've watched it. King Life says, yeah, also, depending upon the career path, they'll kick out the older person for a younger person for a cheaper salary and the same work. Yeah, man, dude. I'm telling you. Molt Mage Gaming says, you had me dying with laughter the other day when you were mocking and making fun of the Crown Prince. Oh, the I beg to differ. Yeah, dude. That motherfucker. Mike Hawk with a membership at Young Chaos to welcome him to chat privileges. If you would, Young Chaos, put your age and location in the chat. As is customary of all first-time channel members, go ahead and put your age and location in the chat. I'd appreciate that very, very much. Innocent Devil says, "Beg my pardon, sir." God Almighty, I don't think I've heard anything from the Crown Prince since. I really haven't. Let's see here. All right. All right, we've got so we're getting ready to make the the transition. We are getting ready to make the transition to Rumble. You want to know something? I wonder. I don't think I think only the first 2 episodes of Love is Blind are out, because I don't think they're releasing them all at once like they used to. The fuck is Love is Blind? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's episode 1. Open hearts, open minds. What? It looks like they're all out. Hold up. No, it looks like they released them all. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, okay. No. So it looks like the first... Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. So it looks like there are 13 episodes. So there are 14 episodes. Episode 14 is the reunion. So there are 13 episodes, but the first 9 have already been released. And it looks like episode 10 is going to be available on... Oh, okay. So episodes 10, 11, and 12 are all going to be released on the 28th, which I believe is Saturday. And then episodes 13 and the reunion are going to be released on March the 7th. Okay, all right. Yeah, Scott Valdez says, 8 available as of now. Okay, actually, it looks like there's 9 now. Okay, very good. Never mind. All right, looks like we don't have to wait on those. And then, of course, while we're waiting on, when I get on, and again, I got off to a little bit of a slow start. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and make the transition. Let me read these last few. Jerry Raven says, I'm 48 and I have to be careful with what I give my bosses now. Yeah. Yep. Scott Valdez, yep, the remainder Friday. Yep, Scott Valdez. Okay, yep, very good. No, you got it, Scott. Yeah, it's Molten Mage Gaming says, do you have to be on your Patreon or to watch you covering Love is Blind, or will it be on Rumble? It is. Listen, I stream it live on Rumble, but I take it off of Rumble and put it on Patreon. So that's just a business. That's just a business strategy. So if you want to watch for free, just go to rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe. I think we've got a few people over there now. Just go to rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe, and you can watch for free while it's live. But what I set it up to do is as soon as the live stream is over, it makes it private, and then of course I download it, and or actually I record the whole thing on OBS, and then I upload it. To Patreon. I actually just uploaded the Ultimatum Season 3, Episode 8 to Patreon probably about an hour ago. And so yeah, be sure to do that. 360 says, what are you and Devin's age and location? Yeah, I'll put that in here. Let's see. My age is 48. Reno. Wait, I'm not 48 yet. I'm 47. 47 and 48. Reno, Nevada. I'm 47. Devin's 48. She's a year older than I am. And that's where we are. Apollo says, I'm mad I missed the live call-in yesterday. I have a good story for you, Donovan. I got you covered, man. I got you covered. Molten Age Gaming says, okay, thank you for explaining that. I was trying to look for the other day, and I couldn't find it on Rumble and YouTube. Yeah, you will never find Love is Blind or anything on Rumble because it's automatically set. So looks like Molten Mage Gaming is all set. Okay, very good. Okay, I am very much looking forward to breaking down episode 2 of Love is Blind. So I'm going to say farewell to all of the platforms except for Rumble. I know I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and start migrating on over to Rumble. Again, that's rumble.com. That's rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe. Wow, I've got 28 people watching on X. God damn. How about that shit? Okay, so. All right. Dude, I hate it when they ask you, are you sure you want to? Yes, I'm sure. Like, what are we doing? By the way, guys, Devin and I watched the 30 for 30 on about Duke lacrosse yesterday. Compelling stuff. Very, very, very compelling stuff. All right, we have said goodbye to Facebook. We have said goodbye to X. We have said goodbye to everybody. All right, I am now going to say goodbye to my YouTube audience. Come on over, and we will be good to go. All right, I will wait to